Hi, I'm Bill Bickle, and I run a small consulting company called Fordelm Inc. And we work as the national partner for natural church development, or NCD, but we also work a lot with Chalet Mental Health Network's Faith Care Division, which is their restorative practice arm. We also work with churches in governance and strategic planning, in addition to NCD and Faith Care. And so we're kind of a one-stop shop for a leadership team that wants to become more effective, more aligned, and connected to what really matters. One of the main things we do is work with frontline staff in conjunction with the leadership team, because the leadership team sometimes is just guessing at what should be done. And so we find that if we can include the whole organization in what's working, what isn't working, how can we move forward together, what do people need, it just works so much better if everybody's at the table and listened to. And people, the research proves that people will align with a direction and a vision and a mission if they've been heard. People don't necessarily have to get what they want, but they do need to be heard. And so when people have been heard and they've had the direction explained to them and it's been explained how we'll move forward together, it's proven that they will buy into the direction and be a more effective organization. As the national partner for the Natural Church Development, or NCD movement in Canada, we work with churches to complete the NCD Church Survey to find out which of the 8 quality characteristics is the one that they should work on first. So again, it's that figuring out where should we be having the conversation that we need to have, and what will be the most effective conversation for us to have so that we grow and become effective at what we're trying to be, and how do we stay on mission. The Natural Church Development tools also include some individual tools called the 3-color discipleship tools, and those are books and tests that people can use and groups can use, and we can use them for leadership development or inspiring worship or passionate spirituality and all the other 8 quality characteristics. Our primary focus is working with leadership teams, helping them to become more effective at leading, sticking to mission, and being aligned across the whole organization. And so one of the ways that we do that is, well, the primary thing that we do is help people have the conversations they need to have. Sometimes it takes a lot of focus to get to the conversation that organizations need to have, because they don't know where to focus, or they're focusing on the things they'd rather do that they'd like to do, as opposed to the things that maybe need to be done. Or there may be some conversations that they're afraid to have because they don't have enough data, or people are going to get grumpy with one another, and so on. So we do a lot of conflict work, and we use something called restorative practice that helps organizations have the conversations that they need to have in ways that build relationship and deal with conflict. And the key elements of restorative practice are fair process and learning how to use decision making that includes everybody. When there's been conflict, we work on who's been harmed, we involve everybody that's been impacted, and we get through what happened, but then we move to, and how do we move forward together, and how do we move forward together well. We've seen it all, we've heard it all, and we're more than happy to work with you on whatever needs to be tackled.